Hi, my name is Eddie Sparks, and welcome to day two. Today is Wednesday, it's July 2nd, and it is Independence Day right here in Curacao. My name is Eddie Sparks, world's toughest traveler and continental gentleman, and today we are going to discuss how easy that was. So, in day two, when I woke up, I did this video, and then after that, I drank some more water. If you have chosen to do the same, good for you. You only have to do that 14 more times. That was really, really easy, and other things are going to start to happen. So, um, my schedule was I worked a little bit on the computer, but we didn't have internet for a while, and then we walked about 20 minutes to the beach. We had a great snorkeling session. It was great. The more I snorkel at my local beach, the more I see things like that I'm more interested in, like orange things on a rock or some sort of fish I ain't never seen before. And it's beautiful, so very simple. And I do suggest that you have some sort of activity in your life besides sitting inside. So today, let's talk about the medical benefits of what's going on and what I would expect out of medicine, because usually people eat medicine in the United States. If you're not from the United States, you usually don't eat medicine. I call it eating because somewhere, somehow, something, you start depending on medicine. So I'm from a big family. A slap in the face was as close as medicine could get. If you said you were sick, you're getting slapped and going to school anyway. So most medicine to me, like the only like serious, if you had some sort of liver transplant or something like that, almost everything that has to do with the medicine that you take um, is based on the food that you're eating creating a problem inside your body. So now is more or less the opportunity to try to wean off medicine. It's your second day. If you take 6 pills throughout the day, try shaving a little bit of it off with some sandpaper and of each one. Right? If you can get just, some of you have pill cutters. So if you can get to the point where you could eat maybe 5, 6 of a pill, now is the time, because you certainly can't have high blood pressure at the moment. Right? You're going to eventually, what's going to happen is that the water's going to go through your body and start pushing things out. If it's your first time, yesterday, right around noon or so, I started having a little bit of the squirts. And everything that you see is positive gain because it was in your body and now it's being rinsed out of your body, just completely rinsed. So every time you poop, or in reality, matter cannot be created or destroyed, only changed in form. So anytime you move, if I move like this, I am losing weight because I'm burning energy. So your body's fat is so complex that it doesn't just burn, and a lot of it's left for time zones, like this is time zone fat to the point where some of it's like in back storage and it doesn't get used. And eventually you're going to want to your body's going to start unpacking it. It's going to be a little bit more of an experience because, you're going to be real hyper soon. So after lunch yesterday, I started having the squirts, and then if you can hold off like to every third urge, then you're just going to have a much easier experience out of it. Eventually that will stop, so you don't have to worry about that. But during the first 5 days, you're transitioning from eating to eating your own pleasure storage. As I said before, fat is your favorite food. So it carries around with it. Also, all the nutrients and stuff to keep you alive are in there. And throughout the process, you'll start having cravings for anything that you possibly eaten before, because if you eat too much of it, it's probably stored in your body right now. This is my magic book since we travel all the time. You can see that I'm a programmer, so I work backwards on everything. So I would start at 40, and then I start crossing it off. This was the second or third time that I've done this process right here, in order to count down my days. So somewhere, somehow, I just get motivated to not do it. And I'm sure that if I looked hard enough, like there's me crossing things off. But obviously, if I have a piece of paper with a bunch of numbers crossed off, I can write on the back of it here. So as a programmer, if I go from 40 to 1, and then I know that I have a goal. And 40 is Jesus status, so if you wanted to be Jesus, you could try. My optimal weight in the military is 158 pounds. That's the lowest I ever weighed in basic training. So in reality, I should be 158 pounds. As it is day 3 for me, and you are incorporating yourself into day 2, you will not have any issues. So if anything, you're still detoxing. I was detoxing off cigarettes. But at night, there will be a payoff for detoxing off of coffee completely, and you will just go to sleep. So I slept for like 10 hours, 11 hours. The more you sleep, the more weight you're going to lose. And because all that stuff's an addiction a little bit. So if you're taking medicine, my suggestion is try to shave it down, because at this point, right after day 5, you won't have to do anything, because all that medicine and everything that you've used to taking are still stored in your body everywhere also. So it's going to take a long time to flush it out. As far as having relations and stuff, if you, right after about day 20, if you procreate after day 20, I would say that you're probably the cleanest that you'll ever be as far as swimmers are concerned. So and eggs. So if you both are doing that kind of stuff together, then that's it. So I'm not taking any vitamins or anything else. Like I said, you just drink water. You don't care. All that stuff stored in your body. The fatter you are, the more stuff stored in your body. So every single nutrient in the earth is stored in your body, no matter what anyone says. Your fat is stored to keep you alive during famine period, which is why you store fat. You could sleep all day if you wanted to. In 30 days, you will be finished with this water fast. I don't expect any complications. Once in a while, we might need a nap, because you know what? Animals take naps too. And if you right around noon or so, you might start feeling your body. You might just start feeling your body, because you're going to be so strong. You're going to be like, oh, gosh, you're going to feel like running as fast as you can, because if you haven't eaten in the back end of the second day, then your body's ready to go. You're going to run faster, see things better, taste what you smell, and you're going to hear things that you don't normally pay attention to, because you're trying to hunt for food at this point. So that's going to be fun for the next 28 days. That's a great experience. My name's Eddie Sparks. Don't work too hard. Day 2 was pretty easy, and don't forget, you only have to do that 14 more times. It's very simple. You're going to be able to lose 15 pounds permanently, and 15 pounds you'll gain over 6 months. And if you do it longer, 34, 35 days, you'll be in better shape. Have a great day.